evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bismarck State Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College. Tonight, your Bismarck State Mystics women's basketball team will host the Dakota College at Bottineau Lumberjacks. On behalf of the president of Bismarck State College, Dr. Doug Jensen, and the rest of the Bismarck State family, we would like to welcome you to tonight's basketball game. Bismarck State College, Mondac Athletic Conference, and the NJCAA promotes good sportsmanship by its student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory, sexist, or racist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. At this time, please rise, remove all headgear, and place your right hand over your heart as we honor this great nation and our troops, past and present, with the playing of our national anthem. The officials for tonight's game are Dean Klyer, Jared Lehman, and Scott Pravatsky. The Mystics would like to thank Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for providing support or sports medicine coverage for tonight's match. With us tonight is athletic trainer Shayna Weigel. Thank you, Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. And now it's time for your starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Dakota College at Bottineau Lumberjacks. Your starters are, at guard, 5'9" freshman number 5, Amari Butler. At a guard, 5'8" freshman number 11, Jules Lonefight. At a guard, 5'8" sophomore number 12, Rosalind Strong. At a forward, 6-foot-tall freshman number 30, Brandy Ray Mays. And at a forward, 6'1" freshman, number 34, Carrington Eugene. Head coach for the Lumberjacks is Larry Roberts. Tonight, Mystic Basketball recognizes the key people that deliver the main ingredients in delivering the mission of the school. Tonight is Faculty Staff Appreciation Night. Each player has chosen a faculty or staff that has been influential to them. Here are your players and staff. Deanna Hines with Mandy Aberly. Brooklyn Brendel with Leah Quam. Paige Miller with Amanda Morse. Tila Drone with Lisa Hoynes. Kate Zimmer with Darvis Helm. Mia Gehring with Deborah Shipman. Jordan Derby with Shirley Wilson. And now for the Mystic starters, number 22, Brinley Murdoch with Kelsey Menji. At number 3, Carly Lawrence with Brent Reams. Number 25, Piper Harris with Kim Crowley. Number 12, Harris Beauchamp with Jimmy Adams. And number 33, Trinity Clark with Michelle Westbrook. The Mystics are coached by Ty Hagan and assisted by Lauren Koski and Rebecca Klipinski. Thank you, all faculty and staff.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, yo. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Coming live on the VIP, heard the night life all night for that new home. Paid to the state, wanna see my new, the whole city got his, heard he got three, the other time we got it, so he's now.
Jimmy Adams here, ready to start this game off. Unfortunately, I was not able to bring you a pregame intro because, as you saw, I was joining Harris Beauchamp. Very honored that she chose me to share that moment with her. We're on the way. The Mystics control the opening tip. Sit back, relax, enjoy the game. Murdoch, Lawrence. And it's knocked out of bounds. That was Brandy Ray Mays getting a hand on it. Still 17 on the shot clock. Lawrence, that's a 2 of it goes. Does not. Rebounded by Carrington Eugene. And that's a good basket there.
2 for Eugene.
Eugene scoring those 2 points. Gets the Lumberjacks on the board first. 2-0 on Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Carly Lawrence stepped on the end line there. Amari Butler. This is Rosalind Strong. Strong was on this team for the Mystics last season. Transferred up to Bottineau, close to her hometown. Butler drives the baseline, and she's fouled going to the basket.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 3, Carly Lawrence. Her first.
Fouls on Carly Lawrence. That's her first, team's first. Butler shoots free throws at 51.2%. 44 of 86 coming in. A freshman from Franklin, Louisiana. One of 3 players in this Bottineau team from Louisiana. Kiara Como and Carrington Eugene, the other 2. Harris inside to Murdoch. Pull up. Yes.
2 for Murdoch.
And those are the first 2 points for the Mystics. This is Jules' lone flight. A little strong on that one. Trinity Clark the rebound. Clark sporting that nose protector. She got her nose broke up in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, back in mid-December.
Murdoch for 2.
Murdoch gets another 2 points. We have a whistle and a travel called. Murdoch. Oh, just in and out. Back come the Jacks. Eugene guarded by Clark. Strong. Back to Eugene, and she's called for traveling. And now Murdoch is called for traveling. Strong guarded by Harris. That was Amari Butler. Second in scoring in the Mondac, averaging 19.5 points per game. Carly Lawrence pull up. Yes. And the freshman from Timberlake, South Dakota gets the basket. Strong across the rim. Lawrence the rebound. Back come the Mystics. Looking to build on this 1-point lead. And she's called for traveling.
Brindle checking in for the Mystics.
On the left there is Mac Boone. She was on this basketball team a couple of years ago. Eugene, too strong with that. Beauchamp the rebound. Lawrence for three. Off the hill of the rim. Brooklyn Brendel fighting for the rebound with Brandy Ray Mays.
Falls on the Mystics. Number 20, Brooklyn Brendel.
And Brendel called for the foul. That's her first, team second.
Kiara Como checking in for the Lumberjacks.
Como had it knocked out of bounds by Lawrence. And a miscommunication there, and Harris is not able to save it. We'll turn back over to the Lumberjacks.
30-second timeout call for by the Lumberjacks.
I have a 30-second called for, that is, by the Lumberjacks. Bondo comes into this game with a record of 9 wins and 8 losses. They are 3-5 and in 5th place in the Mondac. They're coming off a 94-74 loss at Williston State last Wednesday. Amari Butler, who is second in the Mondac in scoring, led the way with 22 points. They have 4 of the top 11 scorers in points per game. Rosalind Strong is 6th, Hannah Plumtree is 8th, and Kiara Como is 11th. So a lot of scoring on this Lady Jacks team, or excuse me, Lumberjacks. They have dropped the name Lady Jacks. Only 8 players on the team, and 4 of them are in the top 11 in scoring in the Mondac. The Mystics come in at 2-15 overall, 1-7 and in last place in the Mondac. That one conference win came against these Jacks in the first game of the season at the Buster Gillis tournament in Newtown in early November. The Mystics outscored the Jacks 36-13 in the second half to take the 67-48 win. The Mystics have lost their last 5, most recently a 67-48 loss at Lake Region State last Wednesday night. Harris Beauchamp led in scoring with 12 points and was 1 rebound shy of her 4th double-double of the season. The Jacks are tops in the Mondac in steals per game, averaging better than 17 steals per game. And they have 3 of the top 4 individually. So a good defensive team of these late Lumberjacks. Harris. Harris for 3, off the front of the rim, and was not able to grab the rebound. Rosalind Strong for 2. Harris tries another three. Como brings it up. Strong, back to Como. A double dribble called. Nearing the midpoint of the first quarter. Jacks hold a 1-point lead. Geronda's double teamed as a tie-up, and that will send it to the Jacks. Eugene tried to get it over to Strong and was tipped by Harris, so it would stay with the Jacks. 16 on the shot clock. Ten to shoot. Strong's underhand reverse layup is good.
2 for Strong.
This is Tila Duran making good on a 2.
For 2.
Duran, a freshman from Rapid City, South Dakota, just into the game now. And we have a whistle away from the ball.
Falls on the Mystics, number 33.
Foul call on Trinity Clark. That's her first, team's third.
23, Plumtree checks in for the Lumberjacks. Jordan Derby checks in for the Mystics.
Plumtree guarded by Jordan Derby. In contact there, and she's called for traveling. The tip ball by Como results in a turnover and 2 points for the Jacks and a foul.
Count the basket. Fouls on number 25, Harris.
Foul call on Piper Harris. That's her first, team's fourth. Kiara Como at the line, a 66.2% free throw shooter. A freshman from Lafayette, Louisiana. Brendo called for a double dribble.
Murdoch checks back in for the Mystics.
Comel, bounce pass inside of Mays. Basket's no good, but she draws a foul.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 12, Beauchamp.
The foul's on Harris Beauchamp. That's her first, team's fifth. Brandy Ray Mays, a freshman from Mandarine, North Dakota. Shoots 52% from the line. And the putback attempt by Plumtree is no good. And she got the rebound and traveled. Plumtree is first in the Mondack in blocks. She has 60 coming into this game. A freshman from Fullerton, Nebraska. And another travel. Como inside the Plumtree. And she puts the Jacks up by 6, 14-8 on that Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Inside 3 minutes to go, first quarter. 5 fouls on the Mystics, none called so far on the Jacks. Beauchamp couldn't get it to go, could not draw the foul. Back come the Jacks, Strong. Como. The first foul called on the Jacks is called on Hannah Plumtree. That's her first, team's first. Jarama's double team, but she's got the ball to Harris. And Harris is called for the travel. Butler dumps off the Plumtree. And they call a jump ball. Like Plumtree and Derby were in competition for it. That was a quick call. But the Mystics will take it and gives them possession. Lawrence loses the handle. Out of bounds it goes and back to the Jacks. Inside 2 minutes to play, first quarter.
Calls on the Lumberjacks, number 30.
And we have an offensive foul called on Brandy Ray Mays. That's her first, team second.
Foul on Mays, her second.
And Murdoch is fouled by Mays. That's Mays' second, team's third.
There's Eugene, check back in.
Harris is fouled and will shoot two.
Fouls on Lumberjacks, Butler. Her first, team fourth.
Foul is called on Amari Butler, her first, team's fourth. Piper Harris shoots free throws 44.2%. A sophomore from Mandan, North Dakota, right across the Missouri River from Bismarck. Strong, DeComo, too strong. Lawrence the rebound. Harris across to Murdoch for three. Yes! The freshman from Harriman, Utah, getting it done for the Mystics. She is third in the Mondac in three-point percentage, just under 39%. And there's a two by Plumtree. Inside a minute, first quarter. And Strong gets a two off the turnover. Have a 30-second called out. Excuse me, a 30-second timeout, that is, called by the Mystics. The Jacks are also the best in Mondac in blocks, averaging just under 5.5 per game. The next best is Williston State at 3.7 per game. So Jacks way out in front in that department. Hannah Plumtree is the individual leader at a little under 4 blocks per game. Another Mondac action tonight. Miles Community College is playing at North Dakota State College of Science. And Dawson Community College is right here in Bismarck, down south just below the airport, playing at United Tribes Technical College. In the NFL, the Buffalo Bills had a 21-0 lead on the Steelers And the Steelers have closed at 21-10, late third quarter. A game that was postponed from yesterday because of the snow in Buffalo, New York. They get those lake effect snows up there, they can get buried fast. Murdoch for three. Oh, a little strong. Derby couldn't pull the rebound in, but Lawrence takes care of it. Beauchamp for three. And it's rebounded by Eugene. Harris gets a steal. Strong was interference. The basket's good, and Harris will shoot one. That's Strong's first foul.
Harris at the line for one.
And Piper Harris back at the line. Couldn't get the friendly bounce. And it was rebounded by Eugene. Plumtree, short, right down to Derby. Murdoch, too strong with it. That would have been good had it gone. It looked like she got it off just in time. That was Como. But the first quarter comes to an end. The Jacks have an 18-14 lead on the Mystics. We'll be back after this.
So you like operating heavy equipment, technology, and being outside? You work hard, but now you want the training to get into a high-demand, good-paying job in agriculture, and you want to do it fast. The Custom Applicator program at Bismarck State College is an online 8-week training that gets you the skills you need to get into the field quickly. BSC has the money to help cover your costs. Now is the time. Visit bismarckstate.edu/custom applicator to get started today.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory as we prepare to start the second quarter. Dakota College of Bottineau leading Bismarck State 18-14. Wherever you are watching on bscmystics.com, we are glad you're with us. Over in Wahpeton, North Dakota State College of Science has a 29-17 lead over Miles Community College. That game early second quarter. Here comes Carly Lawrence. Yes! Jules lone flight with the defense, couldn't stop it. Plumtree guarded by Derby, and Plumtree gets the better of it. And Lawrence cannot save the pass from Harris. Rosenstrong for three. I remember a game when she played with the Mystics last season. She was on fire from that range. Beauchamp. And Plumtree ran too much interference. The shot by a lone flight that just wouldn't go in. Back comes Carly Lawrence with it. Bounce pass to Murdoch is disrupted by Como, but Murdoch was the last one to touch it.
Butler checks back in for the Lumberjacks.
Butler tries to get the Plumtree, and it's deflected. And it's a turnover to the Mystics. Murdoch for three. Yes. Como got her on rebound there. And Butler too strong with it. Derby the rebound. Lawrence. Too much defense there by Plumtree and Eugene. Nice looking shot there by Butler. Murdoch will try another three. That's an air ball. Derby the rebound. Lawrence for three. Yes! And that pulls the Mystics to within three. Approach 7 minutes to play until halftime. Plumtree off the mark.
Strong checks in for the Lumberjacks.
Harris tried to get inside of Beauchamp, and it ends up out of bounds. Turnover back to the Jacks.
Calls on the Lumberjacks, number 34.
Carrington Eugene called for an offensive foul. That's her first. Team's first of the quarter. Murdoch, yes! She was on fire here back on December 4th against North Dakota State College of Science. She scored 28 points, was 10 of 15 from the floor, including 8 of 13 with three-point range. Plumtree. Beauchamp the rebound. Murdoch. Yes! Murdoch getting it done for the Mystics. And the Mystics have a three-point lead, 28-25 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Strong for a long three. And got the friendly bounce off the rim. The sophomore from Dunseth, North Dakota, getting that one done. Murdoch. Harris inside to Beauchamp. And Strong steals it. Strong is tied for third in the Mondack in steals. And Jules Lone Flight puts her team up by 3. Lone Flight, a freshman from Mandaree, North Dakota. Lawrence is fouled by Butler. That's Butler's second. And that's the second team foul of the quarter.
Her second.
We have a timeout on the floor. This is a media timeout for the second quarter. We'll take this one with them.
when there's nothing you'd rather be doing than being yourself. Bismarck State College. Discover the next version of you.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory, with the Lumberjacks have a 31-28 lead on the Mystics. 4:47 remaining until halftime. Down south at United Tribes, Dawson Community College has a 26-21 lead on United Tribes late second quarter. So a close game going there as opposed to one going on over in Wapton between College of Science and Miles Community College. Coming out of the timeout, Mystic will inbound. Harris, a three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Butler. Inside of Eugene. Off the mark, Derby the rebound. Carly Lawrence had it tipped right to Plumtree. Strong, made good on the fast break. Lawrence for three. Just off the mark, rebounded by Plumtree. Plumtree guarded by Derby. And she's fouled, will shoot two.
Calls on the Mystics, number 44.
Jordan Derby called for her first personal. And that's team foul number one.
Plumtree at the line.
Plumtree shoots free throws just under 62%. A freshman from Fullerton, Nebraska. The Mondac leader in blocks per game, averaging at 3.8. She also has the third best field goal percentage in the Mondac, just over 55.5%. And she's the leading rebounder, a little over 9 per game. Shot clock winding down. Beauchamp banks it in.
Beauchamp for two.
Harris almost had a steal but lost out of bounds.
Mays checks in for the Lumberjacks.
Strong, a little too strong on that one, no pun intended. Lawrence tried to bounce pass inside of Beauchamp and got bailed out by Brandy Ray Mays. She was the last one to touch before it went out of bounds.
Drone checks in for the Mystics.
And a miscommunication there. Long flight thought Mays was going to zig, and Mays zagged. So there's a turnover back to the Mystics. .2:22 remaining until halftime. Mystics down by 3 with the ball. Clark, Beauchamp, Geron Harris for three. Yes! And we are tied at 33. Butler had it knocked away from behind by Jerron. We have a 30-second timeout called by the Jacks, so we'll keep it here. Do lunch this week at Buffalo Wild Wings. They have lunch combos starting at $11, featuring their lip-smacking award-winning wings. It's the only place you can get your tie full of sauce, and it's acceptable. Lunch is offered Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So when the clock strikes 11, grab your coworkers and get the B-dubs for lunch. Things are getting interesting over in Buffalo. The Bills now 24, Pittsburgh 17. 10 and a half minutes to go, fourth quarter, so a good game going over there. Dawson continues to lead United Tribes. Early second quarter down at United Tribes. 1:45 left here in the second quarter. Plumtree is fouled. I believe that's going to be on Clark. Indeed, that is Clark's second. And the second team foul of the quarter on the Mystics. Plumtree off the glass and in. Beauchamp couldn't stop it. And have another travel called. Haven't been many called the second quarter. The first quarter was Travel City. Mays try to get to Butler, and they turn it over. Jerron comes up with it to Harris. Murdoch for three. Yes! And the Mystics lead 36-35. We approach a minute to play until halftime. Oh, good move there by Strong. Getting the better of Piper Harris, and she comes back with a big smile on her face. Deservedly so. Clark. And Butler is fouled. Brinley Murdoch called for her first personal, third team foul. And now Tilly Jerron called for her first personal.
Number 15, Jerome. Her first.
And that's the fourth team foul. Mays was guarded by Clark, and Mays traveled. Shot clock is off. Mystic can hold for the last shot, that is, if they so desire. 10 to shoot. And Harris airmailed a pass intended for Beauchamp. And now it's Bottineau, who has 7.8 seconds to add to this 1-point lead. And that is more than enough time. Strong, a long three around the rim as she was called for a travel. There's 1.4 second remaining. Harris heaves it up. Oh, off the backboard, but a little off the mark. So that is how the first half comes to an end. Bottineau holds a 37-36 lead on the Mystics. We'll see you on the other half of the halftime break, other side, that is, of the halftime break. Welcome back to the Armory. Jimmy Adams with you with the Dakota College of Bottineau Lumberjacks hold a 37-36 lead on the Bismarck State College Mystics. Let's look at the first half stats. Shooting, Bottineau was 16 of 32 from the floor for 50%. 3 of 6 from three-point range, also 50%. 2 of 7 at the free throw line, 28.6%. Rosalind Strong was their scoring leader with 16 points. Hannah Plumtree, that is, put in 8 off the bench. Amari Butler was held to 5 points. She is the second leading scorer in the Mondax. She averages 19.5 per game. Jules Lone Flight with 3. Kiara Como with 3 off the bench, and Carrington Eugene with 2 points. The Mystics were 14 of 31 from the floor, 45.2%. 7 of 17 from three-point range, 41.2%. 1 for 3 at the line, 33.3%. Brinley Murdoch led all scorers with 19. She was 7-11 from the floor, including 5 of 7 from three-point range. Carly Lawrence with 7 points, Piper Harris with 6, Harris Beauchamp with 2, and Tila Duran with 2 off the bench. Bottineau won the rebounding battle 20-12. Hannah Plumtree had 8 rebounds. She averages 9.5 per game. That leads to Mondac. Jordan Derby had the most for the Mystics with 5. Turnovers were even at 16 apiece. Fouls, Amari Butler and Brandy Ray Mays had 2 for the Bottineau. Rosalind Strong, Carrington Eugene, and Hannah Plumtree each picked up 1. Trinity Clark, the only player on the Mystics with 2. And then players with 1, Carly Lawrence, Harris Beauchamp, Brinley Murdoch, Piper Harris, Tila Duran, Brooklyn Brindle, and Jordan Derby. So no one in any real foul trouble. And only 3 players with more than 1. We're getting ready to start the second half here. The Mystics will start with possession. Their one conference victory came against these Bottineau Lumberjacks, the first game of the season. They trail by 1 now. They will look to get their second conference win against this same team. Beauchamp inside to Clark. The pass intended for Piper Harris was knocked away by Butler. And now Harris gets it back to Beauchamp. 10 to shoot. Murdoch. Yes! And the Mystics seesaw back in front. 38-37 on that Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Early third quarter. Mays, shot clock at 10. Lone Flight to Strong. Got it by Harris. Strong will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Piper Harris. That's her second. And you see the replay of that play. That's the second foul on Harris. First team foul of the quarter. Rosalind Strong is 66.3% shooter at the line. Sophomore from Dunsleith, North Dakota. Mays puts it up and in. Beauchamp, a little too strong with it. Rebounded by Mays. Lawrence almost had a steal, but knocked out of bounds. Eugene up over Clark. Lawrence the rebound, and then she's fouled. And that's on Mays, that's her third. No, Amari Butler, and that is her third.
Plumtree checking in.
First team foul. Lawrence for 3. Off the mark. Beauchamp couldn't get the rebound away from Plumtree. And then Plumtree had the presence of mind I was going to say to knock it off of Beauchamp, but nope, it's the Mystics ball. Beauchamp for three. And it's rebounded by Plumtree. And we have a travel called. Murdoch, left wing, yes! And a travel. So much like the first quarter, this third quarter, several travels called already. First few minutes. Harris is fouled by Butler.
Fouls on number 5.
And that's her fourth.
Her fourth. Como checks in.
So Butler will take a seat, and Como will check in her place. The Jacks play with 8 players, and they have one with 4 fouls now. Clark. Lawrence gets the friendly ricochets. Teased the rim and then fell through. Lone flight, inside intended for Plumtree, and Beauchamp deflects it. Plumtree favoring her right cheek like she might have taken a little blow there. Straight away for lone flight, just off the front of the rim, clock the rebound. Inside of Beauchamp, not strong enough on that one. Plumtree gets the rebound. Como drives it in, puts it up. Beauchamp the rebound. Back come the Mystics, Murdoch. That's the 2 if it goes, and it does. Mixed us a 7-point lead. Clark and Strong fight for the rebound. They call it jump ball. It will stay with Bottineau. Plumtree is fouled. And she is grimacing.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 33, Clark.
Trinity Clark has been called for her third personal.
Derby checks in.
Now
Plumtree
Clark
at
will
the
take
line
a
for
seat.
2.
Derby takes her place. Harris. Jordan Derby. Intended for Plumtree. Beauchamp deflects it out of bounds. Brandon Ray Mays for that basket.
Drone checks in for the Mystics.
Strong getting it done there. Duran, that's 2 if it goes, and it does. Como, too strong. Murdoch the rebound. Duran had it blocked by Plumtree, the Mondag leader in blocks. We have a media timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back after this.
Whatever your goals, whatever your future, Bismarck State College offers the right degrees with the right connections and tuition that gets you there. You can finish here or finish anywhere, no matter.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory, where the Mystics currently have a 5-point lead, 50-45 over Bottineau. They led by as many as 7. Bottineau led by as many as 8 during the first half. Mystics looking for their second conference victory. The Jacks looking for their 4th. Over in Wahpeton, North Dakota State College of Science has a commanding lead over Miles Community College, and down at United Tribes, Dawson has a 2-point lead over the Thunderbirds late third quarter, so a good game going down there. Harris gets it into Duran. Murdoch saved it from going out of bounds. Then Jules' lone flight disrupted it enough to where Murdoch lost it. Plumtree from the foul line makes good on it.
Plumtree for 2.
Duran guarded by lone flight. Harris. Inside of Derby. Guarded by Plumtree, and Plumtree gets another block. We'll stay with the Mystics. The ball did not touch the rim, so 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Derby guarded by Plumtree, and Derby gets the better of it. Como, lone flight. Back to Como, guarded by Harris. Bounce pass inside for Mays. And Harris Beauchamp gets called for her second foul.
Also the Mystics, number 12, Beauchamp. Her second.
That's the third team foul. Como couldn't bank it in. Out of bounds. They say Beauchamp was last to touch it. Mays was going after it. Plumtree. Lone flight for 3. Off the mark, Derby the rebound. And Murdoch getting it done inside that time. She has matched her season high at 28 points. Como. Intended for Mays. It went from her to Strong and out of bounds. Mystics curling up by 7. That's their biggest lead of the game. Looking to extend it to 9 or 10 with a 3-point play. Duran traveled. Yes, athletic director Myron Shows there, in green shirt there toward the left. As he normally does, having friendly conversation with people in the stands. Mays putting the move between Beauchamp and Derby. And now Duran is fouled.
Fouls on the Lumberjacks, number 30, Mays.
And that's foul number 3 on Brandon Ray Mays, and the 3rd team foul of the quarter. Both teams now with 3 fouls. We approach 2.5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter.
Fouls on number 30, Mays.
And Brandon Ray Mays called for another foul. That's her 4th. So now Mays and Butler both with 4 fouls. And Beauchamp's shot was well short. And they're saying Beauchamp's last touch of that.
Number 34, Carrington Eugene checks in for the Lumberjacks.
Plumtree. That's going to be the 2nd foul on Derby.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 44, Derby, her 2nd. Lawrence checks back in for the Mystics.
And that's the 4th team foul on the Mystics. Plumtree. Guarded by Derby. And another travel. Plumtree can't believe it. And again, the Mystics will look to extend to a new game-high lead. Lawrence trying to bounce past it inside. We have a whistle.
Falls on Derby, number 44.
An offensive foul call on Derby. That's her 3rd. Team's 5th. Plumtree, count the basket, and she will shoot 1.
Basket's good.
That's the 4th foul call on Jordan Derby.
Her 4th, Plumtree will be at the line. Clark checks back in.
So Derby would check out, and Clark would take her place. And it ends up in a 3-point play for Plumtree. Bounce pass inside to Beauchamp, and Beauchamp will go to the line.
Falls on the Lumberjacks, number 34, Eugene.
Carrington Eugene called her 2nd personal,
Beauchamp at
and
the
that's
line.
team foul number 5. Beauchamp shoots free throws at 70.8%. That's the best on the team outside of Mia Gehring and Brinley Murdoch, each of which has only been to the line once this season. They're both 2 for 2. Beauchamp has made 51 of 72 come into this game. Oh, good teamwork there by the Jacks. Strong taking the feed from Como. Clark makes go on the 2 off the feed from Beauchamp. Lone flight. Como. Across the rim, but it's rebounded by Eugene, and Eugene is fouled.
Calls on the Mystics, number 25, Harris.
Piper Harris called for her third personal.
Eugene at the line.
Eugene was active on the Lumberjacks volleyball team this past season. I remember calling her name quite a bit when the Jacks played here back during volleyball season. Beauchamp for three. Yes! And Beauchamp gets called for the foul. That's going to be her third.
Mystics, number 12, Beauchamp. Her third.
And Plumtree goes back to the line.
Plumtree at the line for 2.
Not much arc on her foul shots, but they find the inside of the net. Lawrence for three. Around the rim and off. And it's rebounded by Strong. Back come the Jacks. Underhand layup won't go, but it is rebounded by Plumtree, and she puts it back up and in for 2. Beauchamp. Guarded by Plumtree, and Beauchamp got the better of it. Has to heave it up. Not far off considering the distance she shot that from, but the Mystics will go to the fourth quarter holding a 5-point lead, 63-58 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Back after this.
Set your future in motion. With Bismarck State College, dual credit classes taken at your high school, and tuition that gets you there. You'll save time, money, and get a jump start on your degree.
You've got grit. Now get the skills to drive powerful machinery with a 1-year heavy equipment operator degree from Bismarck State College. Get out of the classroom and into the dirt with a polytechnic education from BSC. With industry-driven training, you'll get hands-on experience with equipment like bulldozers, excavators, cranes, and more. Save thousands with our affordable tuition and jumpstart your high-paying career in this in-demand field. Bismarck State College, skills that get you there. Learn more at bismarckstate.edu/HEO.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory, where the Mystics are leading the Lumberjacks 63-58 as we begin the fourth quarter, prepare to begin the fourth quarter. Have a good one going here. Mystics looking for their second conference win. Bottineau looking for their fourth. Brinley Murdoch leading all scores with 28 points. That matches her season high. Lawrence tried to get it inside of Beauchamp, and it's deflected by Eugene. And Lone Flight could not finish it, and then his travel called on the rebound. Well, maybe that was just delayed travel call. Beauchamp bounce pass to Harris, underhand layup, yes! Back to a 7-point lead for the Mystics. That matches their biggest of the game. The Jacks have led by as many as 8 back in the first half. Eugene has it stolen. Beauchamp, and then her pass is stolen, and Como makes them pay. Murdoch, straight away three, off the mark. Harris the rebound. Bounce pass inside to Clark. Guarded by Eugene. And the shot was well short. Good defense there by Eugene. Strong, a long three from the right wing. And Beauchamp runs down the rebound. Lawrence off the glass. Couldn't get the friendly roll, but she draws the foul. Kiara Como called for the foul. That's her first. Team's first of the fourth quarter.
Mays checks in for the Lumberjacks.
I misspoke a short time ago. Carly Lawrence has a 90.9% free throw percentage. She hasn't been there often. She was 10 of 11 coming into this game. Strong is fouled and will shoot two.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 3, Lawrence.
Strong shoots 66.3% from the line. And she helps her average on that trip. Piper Harris, yes, got the friendly bounce on that one. Strong guarded by Harris. Puts her across the rim, Beauchamp the rebound. Harris tried to get inside the Clark and did. And Clark is called for travel. Eugene gets it to Como. Back to Eugene from the inside the foul line. No good. Lawrence the rebound. Beauchamp banks it in. Up over Brandy Ray Mays. And that is a new game-high lead for the Mystics. They now lead by 8, 70-62 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 25, Harris.
Piper Harris called for her fourth personal. Second team foul of the quarter. Eugene up over Clark. Too short. Clark the rebound. Bounce pass. Beauchamp. And she will shoot two. Here's a replay of that.
Number 11, Lone Flight. Her first.
The foul is calling Jules Lone Flight. That's her first. Team second.
Beauchamp at the line.
In and out of that one. So Beauchamp stays at 11 points for the night. Como. Good move there by the freshman from Lafayette, Louisiana. Clark. Launched to Harris. Back into Clark. And good defense there by Eugene. Pull up, Como banks it in from the foul line. And the lead has been cut in half. We've moved inside 6 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Okay. Ten to shoot. Harris is fouled. You know, that's on Mays. That's her fifth.
Calls on number 30, Mays. That is her fifth foul.
Indeed, Brandon Ray Mays was fouled out.
Checks in.
With Piper Harris at the line to shoot 2. Makes good on both. So Harris now with 12 points for the night. Now from my vantage point, that should be Mystics ball, and it is. It looked like Plumtree trying to bounce it off the defender and bounced it out of bounds. Lawrence straightaway 3. Too short, but Harris the rebound. Shot clock at 10. Inside the Clark, up over Plumtree, too strong. Eugene with the rebound. Strong, couldn't finish. I have an offensive foul called on Plumtree. That's her second, team's fourth.
Her second.
And Plumtree showing a little frustration. Beauchamp tried to bounce past that Harris. And Harris kept moving. So there's another turnover back to the Jacks. We have an immediate timeout here. Why should everyone in your vehicle wear a seatbelt? Because seatbelts save lives. A message from your Vision Zero partners, the North Dakota Department of Transportation and the North Dakota Association of Counties. Vision Zero, zero fatalities, zero excuses. Over in Wahpeton, North Dakota State College of Science has that game well in hand over Miles Community College. Down at United Tribes, they are currently tied at 56. Approaching 2.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. So a good one going down south of Bismarck and a good one going here at the Armory. Mystics currently hold a 6-point lead, 72-66 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. The Mystics average 54.6 points per game. That is last in the Mondac. They are well ahead of that tonight. The Jacks average 77.1 points per game, which ranked third. So they are nearing that. They have plenty of time to suppress their average. The Lumberjacks are also the best free throw shooting team, the best rebounding team in the Mondac. Just under 43 rebounds per game, and they have the top rebounder in Hannah Plumtree. Also have the third in Karen Eugene and the fifth best, Brandy Ray Mays. All average at least 7.5 rebounds per game. Out of the timeout, 4:55 remaining in regulation. And not sure who she thought was going to take that ball, but it's a turnover to the Mystics.
Butler checks in for the Lumberjacks.
Harris almost lost it, but retrieved it. Beauchamp. Harris. Pull up is well short, but she's fouled and will shoot 2.
Fouls on number 5, Butler.
Amari Butler called for that foul.
Her 5th. Como
That is
checks in
Butler's
for the
5th. So the Jacks are down to 5 players. They have 8 on the roster. Hadia Woods is not here tonight. Strongest rebound, brings it up. And Lone Flight was the last one to touch that. Beauchamp disrupted the play. Lone Flight almost got that deflected. Beauchamp, not strong enough. Plumtree the rebound. Strong tries to cut it to 3, and the rebound goes right down to Murdoch. And then she loses it. Back comes Como. And another offensive rebound, and Como will go to the line.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 12, Beauchamp.
Harris Beauchamp called for her 4th personal.
Como at the line.
Beauchamp the rebound of that miss. And Beauchamp will go back to the line.
Fouls on number 34, Eugene. Her 3rd.
That's the 3rd personal call on Carrington Eugene. 15 foul. And again, the Mystics lead by 7. They have not been able to make it 8 or more. It spills out on Eugene. Murdoch the rebound, but then Strong steals that pass intended for Harris. And it's back to a 5-point Mystics lead. Murdoch, excuse me, Beauchamp. Beauchamp now with 15 points. Plumtree is fouled by Clark. And this could be Clark's 4th.
Fouls on number 33 for the Mystics, Clark. Her 4th.
And 14 foul. Lawrence the rebound. We're inside 3 minutes to play, 4th quarter. Murdoch for 3. Couldn't make that one fall. Strong the rebound. Como. Feed to Lone Flight. Strong. Her on the hand layup's too strong. Eugene the rebound, and she's fouled, will shoot 2. Here's a replay of that.
Number 12, Beauchamp.
And Harris Beauchamp has just fouled out. Beauchamp leads with 15 points and 7 rebounds. She also has 5 assists. Eugene, a 50% free throw shooter. 15 of 30 coming in. Freshman from Youngsville, Louisiana. And keeps her average intact there. Piper Harris loses it. And there's an offensive foul called.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 25, Harris.
And that is 5 on Piper Harris.
Drone checks in for the Mystics.
Tila Duran checks in, taking place of Harris. And Carrington Eugene back at the line. And brings her average just a little above 50 there. Lead has been trimmed to 3. It's been as many as 7 for the Mystics. Inside the Derby. Can't finish her, gets her own rebound. And now there's the defensive rebound, and back come the Jacks with a chance to pull it within 1 or tie with a 3-point play. That's the 2 if it goes. It doesn't. Eugene loses it out of bounds. Inside 2 minutes to play, 4th quarter. Mystics clinging to a 3-point lead. Lawrence, yes, make it 5. Duran gets a steal, and she's fouled by Strong.
Fouls on the Lumberjacks, number 12, Strong.
That's the second on Strong.
Drone at the line.
Tila Duran to shoot. Duran shoots 53.3 at the charity stripe. Got the friendly bounce on the first one. Duran now with 6 points. And the lead is back to 7. A little miscommunication there. Plumtree made a faithful effort. Murdoch inside. Oh, rolls across the rim. Clock the rebound, and she's fouled.
Fouls on the Lumberjacks, number 11, lone fight. Her second.
Foul is called on Jules Lone Flight. That's her second. Coming into this game, Clark was 7 of 18 at the line, 38.9%, so she helped average on the first one. In and out that time. And they call a jump ball on the rebound. And it will be the Bottineau's ball. Plumtree guarded by Derby. And she can't get it up over. 1 minute remaining in the 4th quarter. Mystics with a 9-point lead. No, I was right first, an 8-point lead. That is their biggest of the night. It's tied up. That will keep it with the Mystics. Duran launched for three, off the rim, and Duran couldn't outrun Strong for the rebound. And Strong makes good in spite of decent defense by Clark. Murdoch, back to Duran. Foul call on Rosin Strong. That's her third.
Her third. Drone at the line.
And Tila Duran at the line. Helps her average and has 8 points. Plumtree up over Derby. Too short. Derby, good defense there. Murdoch. And the Mystics do not have to shoot. Shot clock is off.
Falls on 12, Strong. Her fourth.
That's the fourth foul on Rosin Strong. Only the second time this season Murdoch's been at the line, and she is 4 for 4. And you hear Coach Ty Hagan say, no fouls, just play D. Strong puts up a three, short, Derby the rebound. Derby now at 9 rebounds. Strong for three, and that's out of bounds. Misses will inbound with 3.6 seconds remaining. And there'll be no need to shoot, no need to foul. These last few seconds will go off. And that's how it ends. The Mystics win it 85-75, a 10-point victory. The Lumberjacks fall to 9-9 overall, 3-6 in the Mondack. The Mystics improved to 2-15 overall, 2-7 in the Mondack. They remain in last place. I'm Jimmy Adams. We still have the men's game coming up in about 25 minutes. We hope you'll stick around for that.